What's good, YouTube? Introduce yourself.
Sean Martinov.
And what do you just do?
I top 32 at YCS Providence.
And what do you use?
I played Kozmo, like pure Kozmo.
Well, let's get into it.
Alright, so 3 tin can, pretty standard. 2 sword troopers. I was playing 3, but I just needed more room, and you never really pull off the 3 sword trooper combo, so I decided to cut it down to 2. 2 Wicked Witch. This card was surprisingly good. It always made sure that I had a monster for the next turn, like it just allowed me to stall out the game until I was ready to make my plays. 1 Strawman for like the turn 1 Dart Destroyer combo plays, make Strawman Tin Can pretty good. Allowed me to have extra resources. 1 Farm Girl gave me pretty good reach multiple times throughout the tournament, just allowed me to just game my opponent. Wouldn't play more than 1 because it's always like you can always search it when you need it. 3 Dark Destroyer, pretty standard, best ship in the deck. 2 Slip Rider, pretty good. Like pretty good in the end phase. Combo with like Kozmo to pop 2 back row. Just push through the back row. Pretty standard. 2 Dark Lady. This card is why this deck is so good right now. When you can just float down into it, I mean, like 1 negate can just end your opponent's turn, make their hand unplayable. 1 Landwalker. This card is very, very good in the mirror match because when they're trying to kill your Cosmos, you can just pop off your town and search like Cosmojo, and you just can win from there. It's pretty bad in other matchups though. 1 Foreigner. I didn't really feel the need for any more. It's pretty much has no impact on the board as soon as you play it. It's just like, it's just not that good. It's pretty subpar. 3 Maxi. This card was like the MVP. This card won me so many matches just because, like, if you're playing against the Fire King Kozmo build, they're like PK Fire, they just have to stop. Like, they just can't do anything once you activate it. 2 Radiant, the multi-dimensional kaiju. This card is just the out to everything. Like, I played this one over the other kaijus because it's 2800 attack. You can crash Foreigner into it.
It's always good.
And it's also a Dark Furler. Comes up sometimes. 3 Cosmo Town. This card is insane. I don't know why they printed it. It's like free cards every turn. 2 Itelli. Gets you Tin Can. Tin Can's the best one. 2 Uller. Just draw deeper into your deck, gets your traps, gets the cards that will help you win the game. With Cosmo Town, it's like Pot of Greed. 3 Cosmojo. This card is like the best trap card ever. The fact that it doesn't target makes it like insane in the mirror, and insane in most matchups. And you can just get like free cards, so you can use it to go down. It's like Dark Lady. 3 Call the Haunted. Combo as well with Tin Can, just gets free, really big monsters, bring back Dark Lady, and trump your opponent's plays. 3 Solemn Strike, and 1 Warning. These cards, against like the Mirror or against like Pendulum, you activate that card and it ends their turn, and you can just most likely kill them next turn. Onto the extra deck. I play, for the rank 4s, I play 1 Castell, 1 Giant Hand, and 1 Abyss Dweller. These cards never come up, really, but when they do, they can be really useful. Like Dweller against like the Mirror can be pretty useful. Like Castell to get rid of the Iron Wall, because your Wicked Witches will always be on the field, so you can just make rank 4. For the rank 3s, I play Dante, Levier, and a Break Sword, which I had to give back to my friend. The only one of these that I actually made was Break Sword, and it popped a kaiju so that I could tribute his utopic future for my kaiju, and it's pretty good. Still lost the game though. For my rank 5, I play the Nova Infinity. Didn't feel like I needed anything else. pretty much the best rank 5 in the game. Also played the Barbaroid, so that if they like kill your Nova, you get something out of it. And then for rank 8s, played Titanic Galaxy. This card is really, really good when you make it against like Monarchs. You just take their card, maybe take their Pantheism, make it a material. Now for Ghost Reaper targets, I played the Dante. Before Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, just in case I played against the new Blue Eyes deck. Norden, Ignister for Pepe. I mean, you have to get rid of the Ignister. Like having this in the extra deck. If you Ghost Reaper their Ignister, they like have a very, very hard time getting over your ships. I went Gem Knight, Ceph Knight against Brilliant Fusion Monarchs, and for both Pepe kind of and like PK Fire, you took the Future because that's just another way that they can out your cards.
And so, did you have any notable rounds or plays?
If I had to say, round 8 of day 1, I opened up my hand. I lost the round before in a I guess like a VIP. And I lost because I bricked like really hard. I was pretty upset. So I go into round 8, and I open my hand, and it's like Strike, Mojo, Radiant, Maxi, Dark Destroyer, like unplayable. So I just set 2 and pass. He like makes some plays. I Maxi him, strike him, draw into another Maxi, draw into Slip Rider. It's nothing. I pass. I Maxi him, makes some other plays, puts me down to 800. And next turn, I put a Kaiju over his Dark Lady, summon Wicked Witch, attack for 900, then tag out Wicked Witch for Foreigner, for Dark Destroyer. Dark Destroyer kills his Radiant, hits him for 2. I activate Mojo, trigger off my Dark Destroyer, summon Farm World 15, and I just game basically.
And any shoutouts?
Shout out to my friend Dean, who let me borrow some of his Kozmo cards. Shout out to my friend Jake for working on the list. It's basically his list. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right, thanks, man. So we're back with a side deck because I forgot to do that.
All right, so on to the side deck. 3 Ghost Reaper. This card won me 2 matches. The first match was round 6. I won game 1, he won game 2. Game 3, I had the Ghost Reaper, so he just lost. And then, actually, round 10 is basically the same thing. I just Ghost Reapered my opponent, and they just couldn't win. I play 2 Gamma Seal and 2 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber because against decks like Pepe, like Dark Hole is obviously very good if you're going second, but Dark Hole with like a bonus effect that gives you like a 2800 beater, you used to give your Radiant, give them a Gamma Seal. It's pretty good. Allows you to push in with like Farm Girl or something, and then being able to search a Kaiju to out like some hard to out monster is pretty good as well. 3 Twin Twister to deal with like the Card of Demise, Floodgate decks, and also with like Pendulums, pretty good. 2 Magic Deflector for Monarchs. I actually never played against Monarchs, but yeah. And 3 Chaos Trap Hole. This card is very, very strong because Konami only prints lighter dark monsters. So yeah. The fact that it banishes is really good against PK Fire too, because if you banish a Dante, they're just not getting it back. So yeah, that's it.
All right, thanks a lot, man.